Okay. Without wasting much time, we would like to go straight to the next section. I'm glad to have the presence of Mr. James Enajite, who will be taking us on the second section. He's the AMA manager for blockchain, for Digibyte blockchain. He will be taking us on the second section. He would be throwing more light to what Mr. Chuta already spoke about, but this time around from the perspective of the Digibyte blockchain. So I would like to invite him to um, take over from where he stopped. So if you can hear me, welcome sir
Hi,
to the meeting.
hi, Joy.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Everyone that has taken their time. I know
Yeah,
you
good
have
evening.
stayed online for close to about an hour and some few minutes. So I would not want to stretch you further. My name is James Enajite. I I am by the grace of God, the AMA manager for Digibyte blockchain. I am more or less responsible for all the AMAs that have been scheduled for the Digibyte platform globally. And I I have been in the block space business for quite some time now. Mr. Chuta is my oga at the top. Um, we have been working together for quite some time too. I I don't want to start going back to all what you have said, but I will just come from the end of the Digibyte platform with regards to how we can actually create wealth. Somebody asked a question during the last session, Mr. Chuta, with regards to how can the common man create wealth. Now, I I don't want to bother you with all the definitions of blockchain and all the whatnots because Mr. Chu, I'll just hint on the prospects of making wealth from cryptocurrencies. Now, specifically, I am coming from the Digibyte angle. Now, what is Digibyte? I believe a lot of us would have heard of Digibyte. I was in Calabar one time. I was in Lagos. I was also in Biota to also, and also online presentations, which has given opportunities for people to hear about Digibyte. We don't want to just stop at that. We intend taking it further. Knowing fully well that the Digibyte blockchain is the fastest, one of the fastest blockchains in the space with the cheapest transaction fees, and you can actually do transactions in speed of light, whereby your transactions can be delivered to you in less than 20 seconds max. So we go out to make sure people know what the platform is and how you can actually create wealth on the Digibyte platform. So without further ado, I'll just go straight to some of my insights with regards to the Digibyte platform. I met someone in my course of interaction with some people. I met someone who said that how can he actually make money, using this? And I said, making money it's a mindset. It's either you are trading as a crypto, yes now, but as a business, somebody that owns a business, you can actually ask your customers to pay you in cryptocurrencies. Yes, Nigeria regulation is trying to, Mr. Chuta actually dealt with it properly. They are trying to frustrate small businesses, rather wants to kill them. It's just like saying you lay eggs and you break the eggs before they hatch. Nigerians are, can we hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
We can hear you.
The Nigerian government is actually limiting the potentials of Nigerians and Nigerian youth, most especially in the sense that with the crypto space, there is a lot we can actually do. With the crypto space, there's a lot we can actually do. If you are not a trader, you can receive funds in form of crypto. If you are a businessman, you can actually receive your funds in form of crypto. What what I'm about to say is this: the Digibyte blockchain itself has what we call digital assets. Digital assets. Mr. Chuta made mention of it, but he did not buttress it. But this is a new method, is a new opportunity in job and wealth creation due to its innovative nature. As you all know, blockchain provides a basis for a dynamic shared ledger where people can actually, transact between parties, and you can actually, track your transactions without stress. But what the digital assets do is to, create a secure and a scalable platform on the Digibyte blockchain. This actually allows for the decentralization of issues and assets, and these assets can be in form of, just like Mr. Shooter mentioned, you have properties, real estate, houses. People can gather, they can gather and be part of a business. They can aggregate their resources and be part of a business, and that business can actually thrive. There is one guy, a friend of mine, guy who's a Cabways or something like that. I think he's the CEO of what's it called? Habit Network. I like what he was doing. I like what he's doing. But the challenge that he's having is because he built it on Ethereum blockchain. And the Ethereum network, as we all know, those that are trading cryptocurrency, you know what the gas fees that people are complaining about on the Ethereum network. So Digibyte also gives you that same level playing ground and that same platform to digitalize your tokens or assets, as the case may be. Then you can now issue those assets or tokens in form of what we call Digi assets. And this can be used securely, representing anything that we find that is physical in this world, from the range of tangible assets, real estate, cars, you just name it, anything, piece of art, even your tickets, football tickets. This event, you can digitalize it so that only those that have access to those tickets can participate in it using what we call the Digi assets. So if you say, okay, let me just cite an example. If you say, okay, for people that will attend this event, you can get your Digi tickets. You can get your tickets from this link. Now, that link will be, you have created the Digi assets on the Digibyte blockchain, and what does it cost you? 150 digibytes, which is quite negligible. It's not even up to let's say $5. Not up to $5. When you create that, people pay you. They pay you their money in cash, and you issue those tickets for them to have access to the event. This same thing can be replicated in every other form of businesses. In your house, you can decide to create a digital asset for everyone that will come to your streets and participate in a street party. Yes, they might pay you cash in Naira, but you have generated the tickets with Digibyte. In a way, you are helping to build the blockchain. You are also helping to grow the network. people will get to know DigiByte through you because you are doing something in regards to the blockchain. So there's a lot that is obtainable in the space. Just that people don't have time, they don't take time to do a little research. A little research can take you further. Now, on that, on the DigiByte, the Digi assets, everyone can create it. All you need is a Digi Wallet. So you can go to Google Play Store, download it, or if you go to the Apple store, you can download it there. Set up your wallet as easy as that. Make sure you save your paraphrase, because you can, anytime you want to move your wallet from one foot to the other, you can actually use your paraphrase. It saves you a lot. So with that, you have placed yourself into a digitalized world where you can receive cryptocurrencies, DigiByte, as fast as anything. You can make payments, and you can even use your wallet as, excuse me, you can use your wallet as a payment platform. People can pay you in DigiByte. They can fund their wallet. Sometime last year, we created, my team and I were able to integrate DigiByte, the DigiByte wallet on 2 Nigerian exchanges where people can actually get those DigiBytes. And a lot of persons now have Binance, because Binance is more or less one of the biggest, in short, it is the biggest crypto exchange present in the world. And we were able to convince them to list DigiByte on the platform. And that has gone a long way for people to have access to DigiByte. So there are over 150 exchanges globally where DigiByte, you can actually get DigiByte. But most Nigerians tell you, how can I get DigiByte with Naira? And that is why we were able to integrate DigiByte into 2 exchanges in Nigeria, BitFXT and More Crypto. And hopefully we will get another exchange so that people can, have access to this. But because of this CBN issue, this has limited our push for digital assets. But it has not stopped us, because this is the more reason why Satoshi made cryptocurrencies ab initio, where people can do transactions peer-to-peer without an intervention of a third party, especially the banks. So, for instance, I want to give Gilbert money for to rent, to secure a hotel for me. I give him DigiByte. I don't have to give him cash. I give him the DigiByte, the amount what's in DigiByte, and he goes there. If the hotel accepts cryptocurrency, he pays in DigiByte. We don't involve the banks. The bank doesn't know that transactions are going around. And that is the essence of what Satoshi actually planned or designed cryptocurrencies to be. So the entire ecosystem on its own is an interesting place. And you can do remittance, you can do real estate, you can do finance, you can do identity management. DigiByte blockchain was actually created with a lot of thoughts in mind. You can do point of sale, you can do trading, you can do healthcare, you can do supply chain, you can do government, just you name it on the DigiByte platform. And the good thing is that it keeps on scaling. Unlike the Ethereum network, where you get clutches, you see people struggling to transfer a little sum, like what Mr. Chuta said this evening. You want to send $100 and you're spending about $30-something just to send that. Man, it's quite disheartening. The one that is most amusing is I was involved in that one. I wanted to send somebody about $50, and I was charged $48 to send that $50. I said, no, I will not do that. I told the person to go and open or look for a Digi wallet. Immediately, the person created the Digi account and he sent me the wallet address. I just, in 10 seconds, he got it. And it was like, where has Digi been all this while? He said, no, it's just that people don't want to just do extra research. If you go on Twitter, Digi is one of the most mentioned on Twitter. And if you go do some research on your own, you see what Digi has been doing all so far. Can I just give a small hint here? In the US, they are buying more of Digi because one, they believe an American did it, in the person of Jared Tate, who is one of the founders. He did it, and Americans believe in an American product. Americans believe in an American product. Yes, they are mentioning Bitcoin and the likes, which are the forefront ones, but they believe in an American product, and which Jared Tate has done. He has done nobly. He has done efficiently. Whereby, when you are talking about the highest form of security, Digi is number one, and that's why I appreciate the effort, the opportunity to be here, also to speak with regards to that. But the opportunities, like I said, in creating wealth should be our focus. The opportunity in creating wealth. If you run a POS shop, you can actually do a Digi transaction with your phone, and you automatically can receive payment on your phone, and people can be paid with your phone and the likes. Transactions can be made without people even involving the bank. What we need to do is just enlighten the people around us, start receiving cryptocurrencies. A lot of Nigerians are so scared. Yes, ignorance, they say. What's the word again? But a lot of Nigerians are ignorant to the fact that cryptocurrencies will take over the world before they know it. I was telling somebody that in Nigeria, I said, okay, do you know that technology, when a new technology comes in, it takes close to about 4 to 5 years or even 10 years before Nigerians start believing that that technology works. It was tested with the ATM machine before Nigeria started using ATM machine in the early 2000s. And in 1980s, they started using ATM machines. Nigerians started using it into the early 2000s. When the internet came in, the world was using it. Nigerians started using it in the early 2000s. They were using it in the 1980s, 1990s. Nigerians came on board in the early 2000s. So you see that a new set of technology that comes in, we find it very, very, very difficult to lash on it and work with the tide. So in all, I don't want to bore us with so much talk. Like I told John, Mr. Chuta had already buttressed all that would have, maybe I would have been repeating again, and I don't want to repeat that. That's why I just narrowed down to what Digi can actually do. If anybody has a question here, be free to ask and I will answer. John, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for that wonderful presentation. Please, if anybody has a question, please kindly ask a question before he takes his leave.
All right, sir. Let me quickly ask a question as regarding Digi.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Who is speaking, please? Okay.
Yeah, my name is Shagun Moru.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Mr. James.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the insight into Digi. First of all, though I've been hearing about Digi, I've not really done some. I've not done some study about it. So maybe after now I'll go and do some study about it.
And that will be fine.
First, you've mentioned the scalability. How efficient it is as regarding transactions and stuff like that. and you talk about assets, owning, owning Digibyte as a valuable asset. The question I want to ask now is how is the awareness in terms of the level of adoption of Digibyte in Nigeria? I don't know how often the awareness is like in Nigeria right now. Then I don't know if you can also tell us how regular do you guys do meetups, maybe meetups as regarding the adoption to create more awareness for people to get involved in this kind of project.
All right.
So
All right.
I would love you to share on this.
All right. Thank you very much. With regards to the adoption, we have been, prior till now, 2020, we were supposed to be having Digibyte meetups like every month, but I left Nigeria for the UK last year, so that actually hindered the spread of the events that I intend doing. But good enough, I sowed the seed, and Gilbert, my very good friend, he caught the vision, and he's riding on the platform of the Digibyte platform. And John Okoye also, both of them caught the vision from the seed I sowed in Calabar when I visited Calabar to hold the Digibyte meetup. We also held meetups in Lagos, and where was the other place? I met some few persons in Bayelsa. So I was supposed to have a meetup in Abuja. That was it September or October, before I traveled out of the country. But notwithstanding, and the way it is now, what we do is virtual meetups now for projects like this. Nigeria is not that bad with regards to gathering or meeting. But where other countries, they just do virtual meetups rather than physical presence or physical meetups. So with regards to meetups, we can still do virtual meetups like this. But Nigerians that I know, they want to see you physically to engage with you. And that's why people like Gilbert, John, and others that would want to join in the Digibyte platform to engage with people who will appreciate their joining the platform. So with regards to, you made mention, and the other question was scalability.
Yes, no. Scalability.
Yeah, with regards to scalability, it's uncomparable with other projects, because Digibyte actually has the highest level of scalability amongst other cryptocurrencies. It has the longest UTXO, the longest chain with regards to transactions, and the unspent funds are properly, the channel of the unspent funds are properly, maintained. So with regards to the project, Digibyte can actually be what we call the Nigerian Naira. One Digibyte has about after it. So you can actually spend a fraction of a Digibyte for a transaction and it will go. That's when I say it will go, it will be validated. You can't, if you want to send Bitcoin now, they tell you that you need a transaction fee of about 0.005 or 0.003 BTC. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
If you want to send any transaction, you need a transaction fee of about 0.003 BTC for the transaction to be completed. But with Digibyte, even if you are sending 0.1 Digibytes, 0.1 digibyte. If you send it, the transaction will be executed because what you need is about 0.0000, about 4 zeros for the transaction to be executed. So you can see that digibyte can actually scale. You can do transactions of minute fractions. So you can send like 1 naira to somebody and the person will receive it.
Wow, that's interesting.
So that's why we're saying digibyte is supposed to be even be used globally for transaction and remittance.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Any other questions, please? Okay, I can see some questions here. How many digibytes were created from inception? Now, digibyte has the total number of digibytes that can ever be created is 21 billion. So far, the circulating supply is about 14 billion, and it will take till 2035 for the entire digibyte to be mined completely. So you can see that there's a long way for digibyte to go. It's a proof of work mechanisms. Is not a token that is just created and people just create the total number of tokens. No, digibyte requires proof of work. It requires mining. So it needs to be mined just like how they mine Bitcoin. It was actually generated from the original Bitcoin source code. So with some tweaking, made digibyte what digibyte is. Somebody said, where and how can one, from John Amosu, where and how can one buy digibyte? So you can buy digibyte from the Binance platform. Unfortunately, the Nigerian government has put some small spanner in the wheel, but it hasn't stopped people because you can still do P2P transactions. Yeah. P2P transactions are basically you want to buy digibyte. You pay me naira, I give you digibyte. Or you can go online to buy and get somebody to somebody naira, they give you, and you transfer your USDT to your account and trade it with BTC, with digibyte, Ethereum, or any other cryptocurrency. So you can still see that the transaction can still go on, and the central bank cannot stop you from doing that P2P transaction. Just like somebody say, I want to buy bread now. He say, it is a Bitcoin transaction. No. So you can actually do transactions P2P, not passing through the bank anymore. But your money can be transferred through the bank, but your transactions in crypto or any other format can still go on. How many projects, from John Amosu again, how many projects, we have what we call the Digi ID, Digi Assets, can't give you the exact figure right now, but I can share the link with you so that you can just search it and get it exactly, okay? Okay, somebody, Emmanuel Ugi, thanks, Mr. James. Please, my question is, how can I mine digibyte? Presently, I'm working on the development end. We're looking at creating what we call a prog pro. It's more or less like mining digibytes with your phone. But this will take a lot of resources. If you were to start mining digibyte now, if you use an ASCII miner, you can actually mine digibytes. And there are scripts that you can also use. I think there are about 5 different scripts that you can use. They're looking at putting the 6th one too. So all those information you can get from the digibyte website. Let me just type it so you can search all those. Oops, I might type in something. So any information you need, you can get it from the digibyte website, digibyte.io. Okay. Jones Eze, can this be done through Coinbase, for example? I don't understand that part of the question. Is that mining John Jones, easy.
I'm talking of I'm talking of exchange, like buying.
Okay. If you want to buy now, Coinbase has not listed Digibyte yet, but for sure they would have to list it because it's an American company, and they would definitely want to patronize an American product. If they can take other products from other part of the country or part of the world, Digibyte shouldn't be an exemption. Right now, but like I said, right now it has not been listed, but we are very certain that between now and second quarter, Q2 of this year, we should have Digibyte on Coinbase.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Any other questions? Digibyte has a great community in Nigeria. Okay, Gilbert. It's just an assertion. Thank you very much, Gilbert. Gilbert is one of our admins there. It's just that since I moved to the UK, most of my activities on the crypto space are then gone down a little, but doesn't stop me from interacting with the crypto space.
This Mr. James, concerning the mining.
Yes.
Can I use a laptop that has like a good processing unit to mine?
That's the challenge is your system will, okay, I'm heading a hold back, maybe, okay, good. Now, you can mine, but with a laptop, there might be challenges with regards to the speed of your laptop. There might be challenges. Then also, the internet in Nigeria, because for you to mine, you have to have constant internet. Your internet must not break. Like the way Nigeria network would just decide to take the network and hide it, then bring it back in like maybe like 30 minutes. No, when you are mining, you need constant internet. You need constant. Two major challenges why mining in Nigeria is a big challenge. If you know Mr. Chuta very well, he runs a Bitcoin, a BTC node from his end. So what he does is he uses a solar panel supply and a Raspberry miner to in a Raspberry node for him to validate transactions on the Bitcoin network. So you can actually mine, but you will require three major resources: good internet, good power supply, and a good mining rig or mining equipment, as the case may be.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem.
Please, I have another question.
Please go ahead, sir.
You know, we are all very novice in this case. Okay. So when you are talking about this mining, I want you to break it down a little bit for beginners.
Like I said mining will require a lot of resources from you.
I want to get what the mining is.
Okay, mining. Okay, yes. Let me just explain it in simple layman terms so that you understand. Now, for instance, the man that goes to look for gold, what does he do? He has to put effort. He will break the stone. He will break the rock. When he breaks the rock, he will still have to break that rock into particles to determine the gold that he's looking for. But now you are not using physical strength. You are not using physical equipment to mine cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are basically computer algorithms. They are computer algorithms that have been programmed to execute certain functions. So upon the completion of those functions, there's what we call, how do I put it? Let me put it in simple terms. Now, the blocks will scan through an entire program and generate what we call a block reward. Upon the completion of that work that the mining equipment does, upon the completion of the work the mining equipment does, it generates what we call a block reward. And that block reward is what we call the tokens or coins, as the case may be. For Digibyte, it's coins, because Digibyte is a coin, not a token. So to generate that Digibyte coin, the system must do what we call the proof of work. It must do some mathematical and computational calculations to generate that Digibyte. It's all programs. They're all programs, computer algorithms written to execute certain functions that will generate or mine what we call the block rewards. So it's not like something that you do physically. You just set up the program, set up with internet, set up with good light, and you just let it run, and it will be mining. Have I made it clear a little? Or
yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Any other question? Any other question?
I think there's no question coming in again.
Okay.
So thank you very much, Mr. James, for
a
great section.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, Tim. Thanks, you guys, for everything you've done so far. I would want to see a Digibyte in Nigeria take a lead. I'm ready to push to the team here abroad here, in case you need any support, and let me know, please.
Oh, that would be a dream.
Thank you very much, sir.
That would be awesome.
All right.
That would be our dream.
So if you intend having I'll reach out to Gilbert with regards to that. Let's see how we can and get university students and people. I am talking with a partner here in the UK with regards to giving some phones to people to start using Digibyte. With they download the Digibyte app and then use it as means of payment and the likes. Perhaps maybe we'll just do some. I'm talking with some partners around here. Let's see how we can get people to use Digibyte more in the subsequent months.
That will be interesting.
Oh,
that would be beautiful.
So, in the absence of anything, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you guys for. Okay, I want to follow you up, sir. I need your email address. Okay, I'll just do that now.
Yeah.
And your socials, your Facebook and Twitter.
Okay.
Very
1 minute, sir.
Yes, that's very important.
That's my email. Then my Twitter. I am more conspicuous on Twitter. I think those two. I'm more conspicuous on Twitter and on Telegram, Crypto Jamie. That's my Telegram account. So you can just reach out to me. I did not specify. Okay, Twitter is JENAJITE, while the Telegram is Crypto Jamie 1. So you can reach out to me on any of those two. I'm very, very active on those two social media platforms. And you can reach out to me on the email on that too. Gilbert, please, can you just share the Digibyte Nigeria Telegram group for them so that they can have access to, they can join. And I'll also be sharing some other information as we proceed. I would have done, I didn't plan wallets. I would have sent maybe like 10 or 20 Digibyte to everybody each, but right now I didn't plan for it, so subsequently. All right. Or John, can you reach out to me? Let me just send you this thing. I'll send you for the participants. So I'll just send you 200 Digibytes, then you share it to everybody that has participated. Okay.
Great.
Okay, that will be great.
All right.
We will appreciate that.
Joseph, can you share that participant link so they can register their email address and their contacts so we can reach out to them later?
And their contact.
So you would use the participant link to register your email address and also your number, so we can reach out to your WhatsApp number preferably.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much. I have to just run and get some things outside the house right now. Sorry, I have to leave. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time. We really do
All right.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
One
Thank you,
love.
Mr. James.
Thanks so much, sir.
John, please kindly reach out to me so that I can do what I have to do.
Thank you so
quickly.
much, sir.
All right, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, sir.
Yep. Yeah,
You are
bye.
blessed.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, I'm so excited we have come this far for the conference, for the event. I really appreciate
Right.
those who have been very, very, very consistent from when we started at the onset. I'd like to mention the person of John Emosu. I think he's been one of those persons who has been very consistent in this event from the beginning till now. And I'd like to thank every one of us, Emmanuel Uki, Joseph Isaac, uh, uh, and also my boss, Mr. Gilbert. Thank you very much for um, having time to be with us. Today is just the first day for this event. We would continue tomorrow, and it's really going to be great tomorrow. So I like yours to keep the spirit up. Invite your friends also. Tell your friends and your family members to come learn about what it's going on here. I really believe you had a great time in the session of Mr. Chita and also that of Mr. James. It's really been an awesome time for us here. So I'd like you all to make yourself available and also invite your friends, family to also come and join in this movement. Like you heard, it's a wealth transfer. It's a movement that is going on, and only those who have the foresight uh, make themselves positioned for this wealth transfer. So this is an opportunity to get the information you need to position yourself well enough for the crypto blockchain wealth transfer that is set already. So guys, I really appreciate your time. The form has been dropped. Joseph, I hope the form request for their phone number because we'll have to reach out to them. Have you edited it? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you've
Yes, it
edited it.
contains phone number. Yes, sir. Phone number and email.
Yeah, yeah. Most
Yes, sir.
your phone number, most preferably your WhatsApp number, will reach out to you so we can get your digital wallet address and send whatever will be sent to us, to everyone who is present for this event, to this point of the event. So, Mr. Gibbert, do you have anything to say? Hello, Mr. Gibbert.
Okay. Please, I still have a question before you log out.
Ask your question.
For some of us who don't have this Digibyte of 18, what do we have to do? We download and
Okay. You have to either you create an account on Binance where you can buy Digibyte. It could be transferred to you, or you download the Digibyte wallet on the app, on the Play Store, on Play Store or Apple Store. Then you can then get your wallet address from there. Uh, just before we go, this event is hosted by Crypto Arena Africa, and we are a gateway to cryptocurrency adoption in Nigeria and in Africa across. So what we do is we host webinars and events like this to enlighten the general public about blockchain and cryptocurrency technology. So if you like to take your, we have a premium group where we give out information, trade signals, and quality information about trade calls. So you can reach out to us, and then you can always join us on our uh, Premium Group. We have a course training in which you will learn everything about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, from the basics and fundamentals to how to invest and trade cryptocurrencies. So if you want to be part of this, kindly reach out to me on WhatsApp on 081-3968-2195. You will learn everything about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, to trading and investing, how to trade, how to leverage on this technology to create wealth. So guys, I really appreciate your time for joining us to this time. So
welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Welcome. We are really excited.
Okay, I think tomorrow will be more exciting than today. So
thanks a lot for the energy. Thanks a lot for the. I mean, we're impressed.
Bro John, I would love to connect with you on WhatsApp.
Do you have my WhatsApp number?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have your WhatsApp number.
Okay, let me
your WhatsApp number.
Let me type it on the chat section.
That means it's not. That means that person is not on the general group.
Yes, if you are, you should have my number. Right?
Okay, is it on the Telegram account?
You can reach out to me on Telegram or on WhatsApp.
Okay, I'm on the Telegram actually.
Okay, that's my WhatsApp number. Oh, I think I sent it to a.
We're not seeing it.
I've sent it. That's my WhatsApp number.
Okay.
So, yeah, always reach out to me from
396.
That's though I have another one also. But you can still reach out to me from there too. So since everyone has filled the form, I think we are good to go. Let's go get some rest so we can prepare for tomorrow's event. Thank you all.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Lastly, guys, I would like you guys to do this. Especially to the speakers. If you have they've dropped their socials. Just go there and then tell them how excited you felt about their presentation and appreciate them. It costs nothing to do that.
All right, we'll do that.
Do this. So just go appreciate them for this opportunity they granted to you.
All right, that's true. Thank you so much.
All right.
We do that.
God bless you so much.
Okay.